Welcome back. 877-84-ROGER to those phones and into Texas and Stewart. Stewart, welcome to the program. Hello.
Howdy. I want to thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I am trying hard to keep the American dream alive. My father is as well. He's a organic dairy farm owner here in Pecos, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
We started out here 5 years ago with I milked 28 cows every morning before I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
We now have about 1,000 cows milking. And, currently today I'm planting the field so that our next cows will be able to eat more food. My problem with government is a little, out here there's so much land in CRP. I don't know if very many people know what that is. I hardly know what it is, but it's just land that the government pays people not to grow anything. Well, in an economy like this where they're talking about, holy crap, we're running out of money, and I mean, I work on $1,500 every 2 weeks. I do fine. I'm not lacking anything in my life, and trying to keep on. But another thing I have is I want to know why we can't take that land out. Stop paying people to sit on it and start, maybe even paying people to work it, because a farm creates jobs, it creates food. We can't barely pay our feeding our cows because the price of grain is so high. Well, to make milk, we have to have the right amounts of grain, right amounts of everything. Corn is $327 a ton. That's pretty expensive. We feed quite a bit of corn every day. It kind of scares me, and I wish I could. I'm 21 years old. I wish I could be able to prolong my father's legacy. We keep about 27, 28 people employed. Dairy cows get milked every day. Holiday doesn't matter. Every day, job's got to be done. I guess the problem with it is most people have gotten relaxed with the government paying,
Yep, they sure have.
Well, I'll take an unemployment check, or I'll take, the government can help me with that. Well, this last month and a half, I've put in I put about 149 hours last paycheck period in 2 weeks. I put 152 in the 2 weeks before that. I only get paid $11 an hour, but I maintain somehow. How come other people can't? I mean, it's hard owning we're just a small dairy. I hope to God I could get bigger, but the way the government's looking and they start jacking up commodity prices, I get scared.
Well, Stewart, I do know, and I appreciate your call more than you'll know, because the description you have of your life and how hard you're working to make those dollars, it should again straighten people's thinking out about what's important in this country. We want a lot more people like you and a lot fewer people sitting on their butt taking in money from the government, which we don't have and shouldn't be giving them in the first place. I just appreciate your call very, very much. To Bill next in California. Bill, welcome to the program. Hello.
How you doing there, Roger?
Okay, what's up?
Well, I'm sitting here driving up to meet some people here, and I was telling the screener that about 3 years ago, on a fluke, my wife and I initially started this little business up in Carlsbad, California, selling lightweight shoes. And at first it was just a part-time business, but by golly, it just sort of took off. And the first year of business, we increased it 50%. The second year, almost 100%. The third year, 200%. And it's just going like crazy. The problem is that because I was closing down another corporation that the business was going south on it, and so we were opening this other business that is just taken off. The banks won't even talk to me about a small credit line to keep things going. So, we're going from credit card to credit card to taking this and taking that. But our business is just phenomenal and going crazy. We're getting ready to hire an employee, but sort of like Steve in the beginning there, a little scared to do that. But, we're going to do what we're going to do. So we just work extra hours is what we do to make it happen.
Now, Bill, let me back you up a little bit, because the TARP plan and the bailouts and all that was supposed to free up lending. It was supposed to make the banks more available, make money more available through the banks in loans. All the rhetoric was that we needed this bailout in order to make the banks successful enough that they would go back to lending to business so we could get back to work. And you're telling me just the opposite.
Yes, I am. I don't know. It must be to poor people or something like that. I don't know, because successful people don't seem to be able to get it. I guess the statement goes is that if you're a pure success, you don't need the money, so they won't give you the money. Is that how it goes?
Something like that. But I'll tell you what, it sounds like you're going to be a success no matter what the obstacles are, Bill. And I appreciate the call. And again, ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from a couple of people. Now that farm, I'm getting emailed now. The Stewart brought a tear to my eye. This is the kind of America that never gets on the media. What you've just been hearing, the last 3-4 callers and our special guest, Mark Whalen, you don't hear those people. Those real working Americans who are the lifeblood of the success of this society, they have no voice in the media. I feel privileged that they had a voice here today. 877-84-ROGER. More after this.
Roger Hedgecock.